Justin Agency, coming to you with your Hump Day hints for the week. So we are continuing our series with New Year, New You. This whole entire segment is going to be based on mind, body, and soul and transformation for 2019. Today we have a special guest. We have Angela Fahmy from C+J Counseling. She's a licensed professional counselor. Welcome, Angela.
Hi, thanks for having me, Kayla.
So, Angela, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I've been a licensed professional counselor, as Kayla already said, for 10 years. For the first part of my career, I worked at Rutgers University, and I just recently opened my own private practice, C+J Counseling, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about, New Year, New You, and some of the things that you can do to develop a self-care routine to kind of supplement with the physical transformations that normally people set as their New Year's resolution.
Totally. So I'm so happy you brought that up. A lot of the times we see that people say the slogan, New Year, New Me, and they tend to say, I want to lose weight or I want to make a lot of physical changes, but they forget mental health is a physical change. It's changing the way you guys think. So what are some ways that people can utilize mental health strategies in kind of growing and transforming?
So some ways that we can do that, there's a couple different ways. One thing that a lot of people will do at the start of the new year is just to try to be more organized, right? So I think this is really good for people who are very into maybe journaling. Maybe they're just more naturally inclined to sit and write things down. And if that's you, that might be something that you'd want to look into to sort out what you can do differently in the new year, maybe in terms of setting aside more time for yourself or organizing your days in such a way that it makes it less stressful and chaotic for you.
Yeah, so planners, journaling, like you said, setting time apart for yourself. Now, something I've noticed for myself, being a mom of 3, sometimes I find self-care to be a little bit, I feel guilty when it comes to self-care. Now, as a counselor, what would you say to those people who want to make that transformation but maybe feel like they either can't fit it in their day or they're going to have that sense of self-guilt?
Yeah, so I think this is a big issue for everybody, but I definitely think it's a big thing for moms, but I'm sure everyone out there can understand that feeling of if I'm taking time aside just for myself, it doesn't always feel natural. It feels like we're supposed to be taking care of others first.
Right.
But you always hear the adage of putting the oxygen mask on yourself first before the person sitting next to you. So essentially, that's just the truth in life. If you can't be pouring from a full glass yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of those around you. So in terms of feeling guilty, I would suggest the opposite. I would say that you are not going to be able to take care of other people, and you should feel guilty about that if you're not performing at your best. So it's the right thing to put that extra time for yourself off to the side.
Absolutely, and I think it's really essential for everybody that's viewing this to know that mental health, it's across the spectrum. It's for children, teenagers, men, women, elders. So this is really geared towards everyone, making sure that you are putting yourself first, making sure that you're utilizing tools such as journaling, planners, maybe meditation, and prayer can allow you to grow in your mental health transformation. If you're someone who thinks that maybe this is something that you need to do and maybe you need to utilize professional services, we will be linking Angela's information for her practice at the end of this video. In addition to that, maybe even utilizing transformation physically and mentally at the same time, like utilizing nature. I know that me and my girls love to play outside. So going outside is something that no matter what age you are, you can go out and be maybe getting some fresh air, getting exercise, whether it be riding a bike. Kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone is allowing you to kind of grow in your mental health transformation as well as exercising. Would you agree?
Yeah, so absolutely. You're right on the money when you're talking about trying to incorporate whatever works for you. So earlier we talked about journaling and maybe organizing your thoughts in your day in a planner. You just touched on prayer and meditation. So for some, I find if I start my day with praying, it absolutely centers me and it keeps me focused throughout the day on what my priorities are. For other people, they like to do meditation or some kind of breathing exercises to kind of center themselves and ground themselves throughout the day when their emotions can kind of be pulling themselves all over the place. So that absolutely is one aspect. Another that you had mentioned was getting outside and getting some fresh air. So this can tie in with your physical exercise, but I would almost suggest dialing it back. This isn't so much for, getting your heart rate up. This is instead going to be more about taking walks and getting yourself, to breathe in the fresh air and listen to the sounds of nature and whatnot. And that absolutely is, incredibly rewarding. It's rejuvenating to your energy level so that you can go back and be, present for your family members.
Guys, we are so happy that Angela joined us today to further explain to you what it is to transform your mind, body, and soul. We are going to, like I said, be sharing her practices information. If you're somebody who would like to utilize her services, we highly recommend her. In the meantime, definitely take advantage of some of the tips that we gave you guys to help prepare your mind and transform your mind for 2019. Next week, we are going to be coming to you with the physical aspect of our transformation. We have relentless physical training coming, talking to us about exercising, working out, and some really great tips to allow us to do that with our daily struggles of balance and so forth. So we will see you guys next week, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.